Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. We are studying class 9 science in that chapter number 9, that is force and laws of motion. So today in this video we will study how to solve numerical which are based on the formulas and the concept which we have already learned. So in short, this will be a revision of how to utilize all the formulas in various numericals. So let us move ahead and let us start with all the formulas that we have studied. So starting with the equations of motion, that is V equals to U plus AT. Second formula is S, that is displacement, equals to UT plus half AT square. Third formula is 2as equals to v square minus u square. So these three were the basic formulas related to chapter 8 motion. In this chapter we have added few formulas like force equals to mass into acceleration, that momentum p equals to mass into velocity. Also let us not forget the formula of acceleration, that is change in velocity per unit time, that is v minus u by t. So all the alphabets that we are using, yes, u is initial velocity, v is final velocity, a is acceleration, t is time, f is force, p is momentum, and also m is for mass. So based on these all formulas, let us start the solution of the examples. Today we are going to study the examples given in the textbook. Now the question is, a constant force acts on an object of mass 5 kg for a duration of 2 seconds. It increases the object's velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second. So we have to find out the magnitude of applied force. So this is the first question that is asked in this one. The second question is another case, that is, if force was applied for 5 seconds, then what would be the final velocity of object? So here two questions we are finding. Now always understand that in physics the numericals are like a story, right? A detective story. So you are the detective, you have to read the hints given in the question, you have to list out, and then you have to go for the solution, right? So let us make the list of what is given in this question. So the first information that is given is mass m is 5 kilogram. So write m equals to 5 kg. Then time t1, as there are two instant of time. In first case we have 2 seconds, second case we have 5 seconds. So let us go for t1. So 2 seconds. Now you see carefully, the velocity initially it was 3 meter per second and then it increased to 7 meter per second. So initial velocity and final velocity I have listed. So based on this we are finding force F1. Clear? So this is the list of given. Now again let us add that the given for the second question, like the force, if the force was applied for 5 seconds, what would be the final velocity? So time t2 5 seconds and force F2 we are finding. Okay, so now all these informations are given, and being a detective you find out what we are going for. So we are finding force, and we know that force is mass into acceleration, but in this question acceleration is not given. But instead of acceleration they have given v, u and t. So first let us find out acceleration, then we will go for force. So acceleration is v minus u by t1. Put the values of v and u, that is 7 minus 3 by 2. 7 minus 3 is 4, so acceleration is 4 by 2. And finally the answer is 2 meter per second square. So this is the preparation. Acceleration we are already found out. Mass is already given. So now let us find out the force. So F equals to ma. Mass was 5 kilogram. Acceleration just now we have found 2 meter per second square. So final answer will be F equals to 10 Newton. So this is the first answer. Okay. See how easy it was. Only the formula of acceleration and then the formula of force. Now let us go for the second part. Final velocity we are finding, so let us name it as v2. Now time has changed 5 seconds and force is not required right now. Okay, so here we will use the formula v equals to u plus at. Because it is second case, it is v2 equals to u plus at2. You just see why I have added 2 over here, because first case is over. Now everything will be the second case. So V2 A T2. Now let us put the values. We are finding V2. What is U? It was 3 initial velocity. Acceleration 2 and T2 is 5. Okay. So 3 plus 2 into 5 will be 3 plus 10, and finally the answer is 13 meter per second, as it is velocity 13 meter per second. So you see the first answer F is equals to 10 Newton. Second answer is V2 equals to 13 meter per second. So this is how we will solve the numerical. Moving to the second question. It is very easy. It is a kind of comparison. Which case would require greater force? Accelerating a 2 kilogram mass at 5 meter per second, or accelerating a 4 kilogram mass at 2 meter per second square. Okay. So let us study the each case in detail. Now, first case, accelerating a 2 kilogram mass at 5 meter per second square. We are finding force, right? So we will use F equals to ma, as mass is also given, acceleration is also given. So mass m 2 kg, acceleration 5 meter per second square. According to the formula, F equals to ma 2 into 5, 10 Newton. So in the first case, the force required is 10 Newton. Let us see similarly the second case. Second case, accelerating 4 kilogram mass at 2 meter per second square. So what is the mass? 4 kilogram. What is the acceleration? 2 meter per second square. What will be the force? Mass into acceleration. Put all the values. 4 to the 8 Newton. So in the first case, the force is 10 Newton. In second case, force is 8 Newton. So I hope you all are getting the answer, that accelerating a 2 kilogram mass at 5 meter per second square would require a greater force. So this question was very easy. Now moving on to example 9.3. A motor car is moving with a velocity of 108 kilometer per hour. Note the unit, kilometer per hour, and it takes 4 seconds to stop after brakes are applied. Calculate the force exerted by the brakes on the car if its mass along with the passenger is 1000 kilogram. So, my dear detectives, let us start with the given. Given is initial velocity 108 kilometer per hour, but let us be smart and convert this into meter per second. So I have told you already how to convert. Multiply into 1000 upon 3600. So that is 108 into 1000 upon 3600. Final answer will be 30 meter per second. So instead of 108, we will only use 30 meter per second. Now, next information, car is stopping. So what will be the final velocity? 0 meter per second. What is the time? 4 seconds. And what is the total mass? 1000 kilogram. So these all are the hints which were given in the question. Now, what we are finding? Force exerted. So F equals to ma, right? But you see very carefully. Is acceleration given? Not given. So again we will use the following formula, that is V minus U by T. What I did over here, you can see I have just replaced the formula of acceleration with V minus U by T. Why I have done this? Because there are two reasons. First of all, acceleration is not given. Second, what given is u, v and t. So let us put the values now. 1000 into final velocity is 0. Take care in this one because the answer will be minus. You see 0 minus 30 is minus 30 by 4, and minus 30 by 4, if you calculate, it will be minus 7.5. So 1000 into minus 7.5 is minus 7500. As we are calculating force, it will be in Newton. Okay. Now, if you see very carefully, then there is a negative sign over here. You see in the question, it is a example of retardation, and retardation is always negative. So negative sign indicates that by applying brakes there was retardation. And how much force was required? Minus 7500 Newton. Clear? Now let us move on to the fourth example, and that is a force of 5 Newton gives a mass m1 an acceleration of 10 meter per second square, and a mass m2 an acceleration of 20 meter per second square. What acceleration it would give if both are tied together? Now here you need to understand the question very carefully. Again, there are two different cases. Force is same in both the case, right? You see, there is an object of mass m1 and you are giving a force of 5 newton. How much acceleration is produced? 10 meter per second square. So that is the first case. There is an object of mass m2. You give the force 5 newton and it produces an acceleration of 20 meter per second square. So now if you add both, if you are tying both the objects, what will happen? Their mass will be added. So now there will be the third case where you are giving 5 newton to both of them tied together. Then in that case what will be the acceleration produced? Okay. So it is very simple. You see, if we are tying two objects and giving force 5 newton, how you will find out the acceleration? You need to know the mass and you need to know the force. Then only you can find. But mass is not given. You see, m1 is not given, m2 is not given. How you will find? So let us use the hints and calculate mass m1 and m2, and then we will find out the acceleration. So it is very easy. Let us start with the hint. First hint is force F1, that will be common for both. So instead you will write F, that will also be same. Mass M1, acceleration A1 is 10 meter per second square. Mass M2, acceleration 2 is 20 meter per second square. Now we have to find out A3, third case. If mass is M1 plus M2. So now it is very easy. You see, the first case, F equals to M1 into A1. So if we are finding mass m1, we will take acceleration on the other side. Acceleration on the other side will go downside. So the formula becomes m1 equals to f upon a1. Both the values are already given. Just put the values. F 5 Newton, a1 10. So 5 upon 10 is 0.5 kilogram. So this is how you will get m1. Now only one thing is remaining, m2. Let us go for m2. So F equals to MA, so F equals to M2 into A2. For M2, you need to take this A2 on the other side. So now M2 becomes F upon A2. What we did, only we took A2 on the other side. Now put the values. Force is 5 Newton only, but A2 is 20. So 5 upon 20 becomes 0.25 kilogram. So now almost we are getting the answer. M1 we have found, M2 we have found. Now we have to add both these weights and then find acceleration. So now our answer will be F equals to M1 plus M2 into A3. Remember, we are finding A3. So just take this M1 plus M2 on the other side, just below the F. So it will be F upon M1 plus M2. F is 5 already given. M1 plus M2 0.75. What we did, 0.5 plus 0.25, 0.75. So now 5 upon 0.75 is 6.67. Acceleration we are finding, so meter per second square, right? So these were few numericals given in the textbook in form of example. They are very important, first of all, and second, they might come in your exams as well, right? So that is why very slowly and step by step we did these all numericals. I hope in the notebook you will be solving it and practice few more numericals from the exercise or other materials. So that's it for this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.